Ready, start. The prevailing guidelines value of 2010 was hiked by 250 percentage while fixing the compensation by negotiation between the parties. Full stop. Having agreed to the said compensation, it is not open for the landowners to resile from the same. Full stop. The respondents are stopped from raising a contrary plea. Full stop. They shall not to be allowed to appropriate and the reprobate. Full stop. An agreement under section 7 in bracket 2 of the 1997 Act being final, the High Court ought not to have invoked section 12 of the 1997 Act for the payment of interest. Full stop. All the factors have been taken into consideration while fixing the amount agreed upon. Full stop. This would only mean that it brought to an every other possible dispute which is inclusive of the compensation, rent and interest. Full stop. The High Court has committed a fundamental error in having taken recourse to the section 12 of the 1997 Act after giving a clear finding that the agreement is a complete package. Full stop. Thus, the contract once concluded cannot be reopened, and that too by way of the writ petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India. Full stop. Civil Appeal at the rate number 12 and 770 of 2020 submission of the Airport Authority of India. Full stop. The learned ASG appearing for the respondent AAI would submit that the AAI has nothing to do with the present dispute. Full stop. It is submitted that the interim order for the payment of arrears of rent passed by the High Court has already been complied with. In any case, there is no privity of contract between the AAI and the private respondent. Full stop. Submission of the private respondents, the learned senior counsel appearing for the private respondent submitted that what the respondents are entitled to in the law cannot be denied to them. Full stop. There is no finalities to the agreement entered into, and what is to be determined is just and fair compensation that they are entitled to receive. Full stop. There is no express exclusion of section 12 of the 1997 Act, as the High Court has rightly considered the material in coming to its conclusion, and the respondent being the original landowner having lost the possession of their lands for a number of years, and the impugned order does not require to be the interfered with. Full stop. Sections 7 and 8 of the 1997 Act exhibit a land-over objectives. They facilitate landowners or interested person to negotiate and arrive at an agreement on the amount of compensation to be paid. Full stop. Once such an agreement is arrived at, it becomes a concluded contract under Section 3 of the Indian Contract Act 1872. Full stop. The rights and the liabilities of the party would only be governed by the terms of the contract. Full stop. Hence, a contract entered into the between the parties and respondent. Full stop.